Agriculture is the heart of almost all states in the world. However, overutilization of resources disrupts the quality of soil, making it nutrient poor for sustaining high crop productivity. It is somewhat debating about the application of conventional fertilizers. Sometimes, leaked fertilizers can lead to groundwater contaminations and other environmental effects through surface runoffs causing eutrophication. Also, excessive amounts of nitrogen in the soil can kill off fish in nearby bodies of water. However, this is not a trouble anymore. Nanotechnology in agricultural applications have enabled to utilize these resources more efficiently than traditional fertilizer approaches. Therefore, this video will discuss the possibility of improving agriculture using nanotechnology based approaches. Today, I am going to discuss about nanofertilizers. Nanotechnology has envisioned as a potent agent in agriculture for sustainable utilization of resources. Because of this, nanomaterials are comprehensively used in agricultural sector to develop nanofertilizers including macronutrient, micronutrient nanofertilizers, nanoparticulate fertilizers to enhance agricultural productivity, minimum use of resources. Also, the augmentation of nanofertilization strategies with biological approaches to develop nanobiofertilizers has escalated as a novel approach for sustained agriculture. In addition, fertilizer use efficiency of crops can be improved by targeted administration and controlled release of plant nutrients. Moreover, nanofertilizers are economically feasible because it reduces the requirement of transportation and application costs. Also, the use of minute quantities of soil minimizes the risk of loading soils in contrast to over applications of traditional fertilizers. Most important thing is nanomaterials can be easily fabricated based on the nutritional requirement of targets. Recent studies have proven that nanofertilizers can reduce the recommended doses of traditional fertilizers to a great extent. Also, a high economic yield, higher nutrient use efficiency, and harvest index recorded at the same time with nanofertilizers. Utilizing low quantities of nanofertilizers can be identified as an eco friendly environmental and economic alternative to conventional approaches in crop productivity and quality. In addition, profit losses can be effectively controlled using nanosensor mediated approaches for early detection. For this, sensors developed using nanotechnology known as nanosensors. This can control the profit losses by the detection and eradication of pathogens prior before the first sight of visible symptoms. Furthermore, multifunctional nanofertilizers can address the issues such as low nutrient use efficiency and damages to soil profiles from conventional fertilizers. Because a large proportion of conventional fertilizers are released to the environment with no use to the plant. We can discuss nanofertilizers under four main categories. First thing as macronutrient nanofertilizers, then as micronutrient nanofertilizers, nanoparticulate fertilizers, and finally as nanobiofertilizers. Well, incorporating nanomaterials into macronutrients such as nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, magnesium, sulfur, and calcium can supply precise amount of nutrients, minimizing the bulk requirement of nutrients to crops. So this is about macronutrient nanofertilizers. For example, experiments with wheat plants showed a higher increase in yields with lower amounts of nitrogen, around a reduction of 40% of weight of application than conventional strategies. Micronutrients are trace minerals essential for different metabolic processes which are required in lower quantities for plants. Importantly, positive impacts of micronutrient nanofertilizers on the plants are enhanced growth as well as enhanced crop productivity in agriculture. So mostly the other thing is nanoparticulate fertilizers. So nanoparticulate fertilizers include titanium dioxide, silicon dioxide and carbon based nanomaterials. These are reported for their potential to promote plant growth, and these nanoparticles can show a concentration dependent enhancement in growth, seed germination and plant metabolite contents. The combined applications of bioinoculants and nanomaterials make nanobiofertilizers. These can ensure the scheduled and targeted nutrient delivery to crops beside improving advantages received from biofertilizers. Studies have found that effects of nanomaterials on plant microbiome can occur via improved nutrient availability or indirectly stimulating the effects of plant growth promoting rhizobacteria. Application of nutrients with biofertilizers at nanoscale is an economically friendly approach to promote the integrated nutrient management for smart agriculture. Also, still there are some limitations to be considered about applications of these nanomaterials in agriculture. The main limitation of nanomaterials is their effects are dose dependent. In other words, higher concentrations can show a possible detrimental effects on flora and fauna. Hence, their applications will be problematic to employ if they are inhibit the growth of greenery. Therefore, adequate and safer approaches can shoot up the merits of nanoparticles in environmental safe doses. However, this won't be a problem anymore because science can address these issues. Therefore, farmers can live happily. This is all for today. In future, we will discuss how to synthesize these nanomaterials, what are their applications, and how it is important for our life. So, don't forget to subscribe my channel. Please like and share. Thank you. Goodbye. See you next day.